Welcome everyone to season 4, episode 4. We're gonna have our first game of the episode, Pasadena versus Arizona, and it looks like we're still gonna have some problems with the QB back and forth battle here. We ended up driving and scoring on the first drive, so 7-0. But looks like we still have some. Oh my God, what a head top! I mean, somebody get that DB some DB drills. Thankfully, we held him to a field goal, so it's still only 7-3. But that corner is not off the hook. He's going to be running gassers for sure. York tries to throw something to Tim Curl. And I don't know why we're trying to throw a head top to a 5'8 dude. What is that? But like I was saying before, we still have some great pressure from the defense. But they end up getting it on 2nd and 3 to the 33. But yeah, so we still have seen signs of this QB battle here, York and Hart. And I think at this point, I'm still not convinced who is really going to be the starter. I think no one really has given me the impression that they're going to be the best player. But, you know, York is, I was about to say, is giving me the impression, but he just threw that. But he goes back to back, and he gives Bush a chance. So he ends up getting the score 14-6. So we have Arizona driving here, getting down. Oh, breaking tackles. Damn. What the hell? Getting down to the 33. But another field goal. Defense has played very excellent as this first half is still winding down. But nonetheless, yeah, so we still have York and Hart's battle here. I think it's going to be the longest QB battle of the season. I'm pretty sure every other program. Oh, my, Peterkin. Oh, my. Let's just get a replay on this, bro. Peterkin, you cannot be doing that to people, bro. He gets off of that little chuck right there, zone chuck, and he goes straight head tops number 26. Yeah, you need some extra training lessons, brother. But anyway, oh my God, they throw up another prayer ball, but Bloom is all over it. 36, and he gets sacked. Who is that? Crawford. Yep, bro. Jordan Crawford has been one of our best D linemen of this season. I'm pretty sure he is a senior, but I mean, hopefully he gets drafted. He's been insane all year. But like I've been saying, the York and Hart have still been battling this QB battle. So even though Arizona's pretty shit team here, I mean, 9 points, great defensive performance, and you know we have 35 points on their 9. Great catch. But like I'm saying though, York has played the whole first. Oh my God, York's actually diming people up right now. York's played the whole first half, and he throws a questionable pass, intercepted. Great play by number 52 of Arizona. But nonetheless, here we got Falk. Great coverage. They get a safety, so it's 37. We get the ball back. Drive down. York hits Austin Clay. Who else? To the 5. And another interception. So this dude just can't get it down the goal line. I don't know what's happening. I would assume we sub York out, even though he's had a great game, just to see what we can get out of Hart. Great defensive line performance here. And no, we still keep York in, so we like York. I think we're just giving York the whole game. Great ball to Bush, and Bush is gone, making this 46, 45 or something. He does a little 44. I can't count. Yeah, so I don't know. I personally at this point in the season was leading towards York, even though I didn't like York's left-handedness. But he really played pretty well this game, and even though this is a lower overall team, a great play by Curl, and he's all the way to the house. Yeah, even though this is a lower overall team, I definitely liked how York performed in this game. I'm pretty sure he was the player of the game. Let's just check the stats real quick. Come off the sideline, have a little bit of oh my God, 11 catches, 328, and 4 touchdowns for Joey Bush. Never mind, I am delusional. I thought we were for sure gonna have that, but nope. Joey Bush took over the game, and nonetheless, I mean, I think York still had a great game, and we're gonna see if York can stay at the starting position. But before we can think about anything further, we got Pitt versus Florida State, and Florida State starts out with a huge run with Jones getting down to the 42-yard line, and then Jones goes back to back. The OC liked what he saw, but the D-line made a great move there. So on 3rd and 8, they throw a nice little laser beam, getting them within the distance of the first down conversion. They get it with the run diving in, and then a second run getting them down second and short. They end up going for it on third and short, and Dog gets all the way to the end zone, making this 14-7. So this is great. So even though defense couldn't hold them up here, we got Hook and Hook. That was an interception to 24. Hey, I can't even. He goes all the way to the house, 21-7. But I can't even say it was my fault that I jinxed it because I didn't even get to say it yet. I didn't even get to say Hook is back. I didn't even get to say anything, so that doesn't count. We're gonna call a screenplay to Jones on 3rd and 4, and the O-line doesn't block anybody. That's interesting. Maybe those O-linemen are sports betting. We don't know. We had some people out of Memphis sports betting, so we're gonna see. Hopefully that's not happening in Florida. We have Hook throwing another screenplay to Francis, and Francis gets down to the 4-yard line, 3rd and 2. Hook looking to his left, and he sees a wide open receiver getting the score, 21-14. They end up getting a stop, so we're gonna get Hook on the run pass, and oh my god, what a play, Ethan Hook. He's gonna roll left now and throw left, and it's a great ball to Dog, and Dog makes a man miss and goes in the end zone, tying this game up. And defense makes another stop, so great defense in this 4th quarter against this Pitt offense. I think Pitt's no pushover when it comes to their strength in their own conference, so this is great. This is a great performance from this defense to show that they can perform at a high level as well. And Jones gets down to the 14-yard line, 3rd and 6. Hook, nice ball to Dog, and Dog makes a great catch, getting him the first down and goal, and they give Jones the touchdown. So it's now 28-28 after the Pitt score, so they go into overtime. And Traquan Jones had a great game, and so is Hook. So let's see if they can pull out this win here. And Hook rolls to the left, getting the first down, 2nd and goal. He's going to find what looks like to be a wide open man, but no, 52. What's with the 52s, man? All the linebackers are 52 getting interception on the goal line. But a great win for Pitt and a terrible loss for the Abyssal Storm here. They've been really struggling so far, and I'm going to hope that things can turn around for sure. But before we can think about things turning around here, we have Kai Stark and the South Dakota offense. And he just head tops number 15 a corner. He goes all the way, as I was saying his name, great things happen. So, hey, look, my curse is not started yet. So that's great for this South Dakota offense. South Dakota stopping him to a 3rd and 11. Play action pass. Having a great time in the pocket. Looking like he has a vacation back there. Great pass. Getting the first down. And UL Monroe gets another 3rd down. So great defense by South Dakota. And South Dakota gets the final sack, ending the drive. Anthony Morton, who else? He's been a freak of nature. And he's for sure on pace to break Pasadena's sack record. So we're going to stay tuned for that. Great ball to Malik, and Malik takes it all the way to the house. Now we have, well, it looks like another sack kind of ends that drive there. So still holding to 0 in the first. Great performance by the defense. Trying to throw a back shoulder ball, but Flowers can't connect with Malik, and Flowers gets hit on that 3rd down, so they end up not getting it. So now UL Monroe has a chance, but Anthony Morton, I mean, freak of nature, man. Look at him. We got a PED check that guy, bro. I don't know what's happening with him. A season ago, he was not a biggest name, but now South Dakota's team, he's for sure a star player and probably the best DN in national football right now. So we're gonna see, can we get a touchdown? Nope. Stark gets hit, and Stark finally gets the tunnel he needs because he's getting down to the goal line, getting that touchdown. So now we got 21-0. UL Monroe's freaking quarterback's having a seizure back there. I don't know what's happening, but he doesn't get it. Stark tries to make a move. A lot of unblocked mans right there. So it's still 3rd and 11. And Malik trying to get something here, but Flowers is an underthrown ball. Terribly gets intercepted. But luckily, he didn't get his feet in bounds. So on 4th down, he gives it right back to Malik, getting the touchdown, 28-0. And UL Monroe, man, you might need to check that guy in the hospital, bro. He's literally getting hit every play I've seen him, bro. Look, he's about to get hit again. He rolls to the right, and his tight end drops the ball, 4th down. So great stop by the defense once again. Stark trying to get a touchdown here, but can't. 3rd and 8. Flowers looking for a last-minute touchdown for his highlights. A little stat pad here. Hag gets a catch to the 10, the 9, right, or the 8 rather. Flowers rolling to the right a little bit and sees Harrell wide open, ending this 70-10, a blowout, honestly. So your Alma Road needs to go home and think about that spanking they just got. But we have Tuttle now, the star player for this team. But as I say star player, Green makes a nice little run, and he's going to go all the way down to the end zone. Wow, what a run. Yeah, that's honestly insane. Like, it was great blocks, of course, but the vision was insane there. And a great run to start this drive out on the first play. Wisconsin is looking like they wanted a flat route on 3rd and 11. And the linebacker makes a great play, but so does number 11, making people miss. I mean, what would have been a stop turned into a first down, and that first down turned into a touchdown. I mean, what is going on? Defense for sure is going to have some things to talk about after that drive. But Villa gets a, oh my God, Villa just ran somebody over, bro. My God, freaking 4x4. Ajayi gets this ball down to the 25. Baskerville looking for something, and a beautiful spiral to the back right corner of the end zone. What a ball. Making this 14-7. I don't know why I said 21. Okay, so then we got this Wisconsin getting a nice little first down here at number 7. Holy shit. Oh my God, he just got, somebody pray for that man. That man just touched earth. Oh my. So we have 14-14 here, 3rd and 1 for San Jose Tech. San Jose can't get it on that 3rd down, so they're gonna chuck it up to Gaskin, and what looked like a little bit of PI, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna say it's clean. Number 6, a great RPO, 21-14. So we have ourselves a game here. San Jose Tech's one of the fastest rising teams, and you can see why. I mean, Wisconsin's no pushover team. They may be 5-5, but they have great talent on this roster. But so does San Jose Tech. I mean, Tuttle, big boy catch. I mean, that's a grown man right there, 6'4", and has been leading he's been at least top 5 in receiving every year he's been in the league. So, or at least when he's had a relevant quarterback. So another touchdown for Tuttle, I believe. I didn't see who it was. And Gilliam makes a nice move in the right tackle, but it doesn't really matter because quarterback Wisconsin finds a wide open tight end and slaughtered the slowest linebacker I ever seen. Or safety, I don't know who that is, but he doesn't get it. So Baskerville stepping up in the pocket, sees a wide open Tuttle, and Tuttle goes all the way to the end zone, making this 35-28. And let's see if Wisconsin before the half can get another touchdown, but nope. He's getting terrorized, baby all over on him. We got 3rd and 14 and 11. Who made that earlier great play, gets that first down to make the drive alive, but it was a uneventful end to that first half and a touchdown out of 6. Bro, 6 and 11 have been insane. Tying up the game here, so we're gonna see if Alijero can get another score. I just noticed that he just got subbed in, so I don't know if, as I thought San Jose Tech was long been done with the quarterback swaps, but just like Pasadena, they're not done. But Phelps, huge catch. I mean, that was a great ball, and oh my, this dude thought he was a torpedo. He tried to jump up in the air, and he ended up fumbling. So, okay, nice catch there, nice move down to the goal line. Alijero trying to get something. Villa forced the pass to 2-yard line. Alijero rolling left, and oh my God, what a throw! And like I was saying, man, I've been praising Alijero all season, even though Baskerville is more of a chuck it, and we'll find out later type of guy. I need to stop. I need to stop. Yo, what is this game? Every time I say something good, something happens. What is going on? Great touchdown by Tuttle, 50-35. Bro, what is happening? Like yes, I edit these videos, but oh my, every time I say something, good pass, 57-35. But every time I decide to say something, something goes wrong. Whatever. I'm just going to continue to do it. I don't believe that is true, but still, got South Dakota now against Tennessee. And they're going to air it out, Stark first play. They can't get it, so they got on 4th. Flowers kind of dropping deep into this pocket. Possible holding. We don't know what the flag is yet. But nonetheless, it's not. Oh, yeah, it was holding, so it doesn't matter. Drives over. 27 makes a nice move off those great blocks. And first play touchdown, 7-0. So that's going to light a fire under Flowers, I'm assuming. He's going to throw it up to who else than Malik Clark. And Malik, huge catch. I mean, oh my. Does a little dance next to the ref. The ref's like, hey, get away from me. I don't know what's happening there. But a great ball cutting the zone in half there. And this Tennessee quarterback's looking pretty poised here. He doesn't find anything, so he tries to get a couple of yards out of the failed play. And like I was saying, poised. He's a little bit off platform, getting hit by that center, getting pushed into him. He still throws a dime between the zones. But who else than Josh Flowers getting a nice move there, getting him down to the midfield, and a nice run to cap the drive, 21-14. They end up scoring on Tennessee ended up scoring. So Malik trying to do what he can, and oh my god, look at this shit. He's over here doing insanity plays, bro. Just head top, and just breaks the tackle and goes to the end zone. I mean, that's purely NFL worthy things there. Flowers gonna roll right, see a wide open man, but oh my, someone get him a map. What is going on? Flowers has been juking people all day. They end up scoring off of that scramble, so a huge momentum boost for this team. And then him and Malik has been connecting all game long. Nothing gonna change it there. I love the call from the OC being very aggressive, and he could have had anything he wanted there, but Kai Stark gets the touchdown. Flowers looking and sees Hag wide open, 50-yard line, making a man miss, 40 to the 35. 1 minute left in the third. We got 42-21. The score is still. Flowers gonna roll right, and we're gonna see a wide open Walters. Don't know who that guy is, but good catch nonetheless. And a nice cross screen play, making the score 49-28 after the Tennessee score. 4th and 10 for Hag, getting the nice reception to the 20, and a nice run from Kai Stark. Pretty much ends this game here, 56-28. So great win for the South Dakota Pumas. Texas Tech here on 3rd and 3 early against Pasadena, and a great ball by Texas Tech keeps the drive alive, but Dom Turbin have been a force to be reckoned with, him and Leon Irving, and a huge play by Falk, but doesn't get the interception. So they end up getting the 3rd down, and on 4th and inches, the running back almost gets there, but as you can see, I'm on the sideline, very happy about that stop. We're going to see Stephen Hart here getting real pumped for this Texas Tech game. I don't know why. Maybe there's some unspoken bad blood for Texas Tech and Stephen Hart, but we weren't going to know. Matt Penny, huge catch on the right side, tying the score. We end up getting a stop, so now we're at midfield, hitting Austin Clay here, getting broken off tackles and getting down to the 4-yard line. Austin Clay just said his name, gets the touchdown, 14-21. We end up getting a stop on the goal line, and Hart trying to find somebody after great blocks and sees Bush on the left sideline. Huge throw from Hart. Peterkin, pretty quiet this season, but a nice catch there, getting the 1st down. Bush to the goal line, and Stephen Hart ending the drive with Bush. Bush is over here ecstatic. We see Stephen Hart after the Texas Tech score going to be a little bit more fired up, and a huge block by Peterkin. What a play! Yeah, that's a determined man right there. Great blocks. Ends up finishing this drive to Bush once again. Hart looking for someone, sees a wide open Bush. Bush looking down to the 40, and Hart just throws a fucking ball, and he catches it. What are we talking about? What is that? The only reason why it didn't count is because it was a holding call. What are we doing? But ball doesn't lie. He gets it right back to Bush, and Hart gets the nice catch, nice touchdown throw. Nice catch by Tim Curl there. Nice reception by Bush. And we're going to see the drive almost be ended by Austin Clay, but Austin Clay couldn't get in, so we're going to see Bush again. Who else finishing this drive? So time expiring here, just a little bit stat padding. Austin Clay, great catch, 63-28 against Texas Tech. So this is going to be another easy win, and this might be one of his greatest performances. 587, 86 completion, and 9 touchdowns for Stephen Hart. So he might be the starter now after that game. I believe he should be. I mean, on the sideline, I was for sure taking some notes about what his presence is. But as we can see here, keep the script fresh, wear down the team. Some key calls for each team to win this game here, and I believe that that's pretty accurate. We're gonna see a QB scramble out of Duke, and a run play and a screenplay to follow them, but not too impressive. So a great easy stop for Baskerville, San Jose Tech defense. I was just reading Baskerville's name as he gets sacked twice. So a huge stop for Duke as well. So, oh my, what a tackle! What the hell? We got Fred Warner's cousin, and oh my God, so after making a TFL, he goes up and gets an interception. What a play by the defender. I don't know who that is, but if he's young, for sure we're gonna be watching out for him. 4th down, can't get it again. So 2 3-and-outs on both teams, but this is not gonna be a 3-and-out because we see number 8 on a nice little smoke screen getting down to the end zone, and these missed tackles are killing San Jose's defense. I mean, we've been seeing great coverage and great play calls by this defensive coordinator, and we just can't afford these missed tackles. After a great play by Tuttle to get him down to midfield, Ajayi does a nice little run. I think he started to see ghosts because he juked that or something random. Baskerville gets sacked for a 3rd and 16. Now 3rd and 16, Baskerville tries to make something a little bit more manageable, but couldn't get it. Nonetheless, still 7-0. Duke having some great problems with this old line and huge blitzes by this San Jose Tech defense, making the stop, making it still 7-0. So now we got to mount up a drive now after that great stop, and it looks like a little bit of a difficulty. I mean, I think these are both well-rounded teams that are pretty similar, and honestly, not just play call wise, but or schematically move. But oh my, his second interception. Is that the same guy? I don't know if that's the same guy, but great play called by the defensive coordinator. They run a comeback route getting down to the goal line, and they cap it off. They don't cap it off with Green. They cap it off with Ajayi. So after that, Green got subbed, and Ajayi gets that touchdown. Like I was saying, not only schematically are Duke and San Jose Tech very similar, but number 8, and I told you, Isaac Thomas is going to throw that every time. Great play by 8 and great ball by the quarterback Isaac Thomas. But like I was saying before, Duke and San Jose Tech are pretty similar in overalls and builds all alike. Like everything about them is very similar, so I could see why this 7-14 game is very close. Good corner route by Tuttle. Good ball by Alijiro, and Alijiro going to try to throw this little comeback route to Gaskin, who's been a little quiet this game here, and Alijiro is going to scramble, tying the game. So great play by the QB, and we're going to see a very important 3rd and 1 out of Duke, and they do a QB sneak, but 1st down immediately gets 2nd and 13 after a 3-yard TFL, and the running back gets hit in the flat on 2nd down, making it 3rd and 6. So now 3rd and 6, tests the corner who got the interception in the beginning of the game, causing the field goal, 17-14. So still very doable for this offense. We're gonna see a missed throw there. So on 4th and 2, Ajayi gets the first. So that's a great looking start. We see 3rd and 3 here. Villa gets this reception, goes down to the 25 and makes a juke, but couldn't get around the next defender. So nonetheless, great move there. And Gaskin, as I was calling his name for being quiet, a touchdown stunner, making this 21-17. But Isaac Thomas pulls that ball, and oh my God, Isaac Thomas goes all the way. What are we doing? The missed tackles are killing this defense. What are we doing? Great ball by, I think that was Alijiro, gets Gaskin his 2nd of the game. I don't remember who the quarterback was, but I'm pretty sure that was Alijiro. And number 8 gets the 3rd of the game. Oh my God, that's his hat trick. Whoever that corner is needs to go home and read a bedtime story, because number 8 just tucked him in to bed. Oh my God. Okay, so they don't get the 2-point conversion, but Alijiro has the ball in his hands to end this game, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he's gonna do. Ajayi with the time spilling down the clock. They end up getting a win, so huge win for Alijiro and the San Jose Tech team here. Honestly, great game. 282, 77, and 4 touchdowns. Great game all around from this team. 2 interceptions on defense. Really everything you want to see out of a team to get a great win over Duke. So honestly, very impressive out of that. And now we have Notre Dame against Pasadena. I'm pretty sure that Duke game was a conference champ. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was, because we're gonna see. I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So that was a conference champ. So great game by San Jose Tech, and now we're gonna see Notre Dame versus Pasadena now. So we're gonna see this, and Jamil having a weird something back there. I don't know. It was a weird move by Jamil, but Jamil obviously very frustrated after that move, and he's gonna get down to the 27. And on 3rd and 20, we're gonna see Hart hit Penny for a nice touchdown, starting the game 7-0. We're gonna see Notre Dame hit this quarterback. This quarterback's gonna hit this receiver in the flat. 3rd and 7. 37 turns into first down after that great pass to the receiver. But they can't really get nothing on offense. I mean, look at that. We're gonna look at that D line. He just throws the center into the whole run play and effectively kills the entire play. Quarterback gets hit as he throws, and Bloom very good at not getting head top this season. Great attempt from the quarterback after getting drilled, but Austin Clay couldn't haul it in. So we're gonna see number 2 get a nice run down, and they end up scoring. So now it's 7-7 now, and Bush trying to make a play on the ball. Hart give him a chance, but nonetheless it's still incompletion. So now it's 1st and 10 after that Jamil run. Hart gonna roll right. You're gonna see a wide open Penny getting hit down the 40 and going all the way to the 30 or the 29. After another first down, Jamil gets this run play, and he's gonna take it all the way down to the 9. Now we have 3rd and goal with Hart looking for a wide open Bush off of a pivot route, getting the score 14-7. We end up getting a stop against Notre Dame. So after that stop, now we have Bush getting a nice little gain, and Hart hits Austin Clay, who gets in the end zone, making it 21-14 after Notre Dame scoring. So defense played a pretty solid game thus far. I mean, oh my God, somebody help him. Somebody help him. He should not be on the field. Like I was saying, though, defense playing very technically sound. I mean, 14 allowed in the 3rd against a 99 overall Notre Dame is very impressive. So good kudos to that defense. They end up getting another stop, so it's 28-14 still. And Matt Penny gets this dime from Stephen Hart, making the score 35-21 after Notre Dame scores. Defense finally broke, but Matt Penny goes back to back, getting another insane catch, and they end up scoring on that drive. And then Hart got a little too excited. He tried to throw to Bush after that Texas Tech catch, and he gets intercepted. I don't know. I think we overestimated Bush just a little bit. That was insane. I think it was a little bit too much. It looked like DeAndre Hopkins type of setup there. But Bush, mad about getting head top, gets that catch going to the end zone. Now it's 49-35, and pretty much the game is over. We're just gonna do this for formality at this point, just getting a little bit more stat padding. But Hart trying to look for that one last touchdown to put it on his record, but nope, he gets one more interception instead, trying to force it to Bush. So that's going to be the end of the game, 49-35. Huge win for Pasadena and company. So now they're going to be a pretty high seed in the playoffs now that they won their conference. So a huge win, and obviously Notre Dame is very frustrated with it, but we're just the better team there. We're just playing better, defense and offense alike. I mean, when you have a quarterback like Stephen Hart, who earlier in the season wasn't really even noticed as the starter, and now he's kind of taking over as these final weeks are, kind of coming to a close here. As we see the keys to the game for the next game, gap integrity for sure has to be something that they look for against South Dakota, because the running back Kai Stark has been electric thus far. So we're going to see if Miami can kind of stick to that game plan. Miami on offense, though, first. So we can't really talk about the defense and the quarterback. Honestly, nice read by the QB. Is just terrible execution on the throw. And like I was saying right before, oh my God, this dude just hurdled somebody. And look at the height that he got. Michael Jordan? Who is that guy? Great play by the DB, not letting Malik get to the ball. So, like we were saying in the earlier halves of this game, or earlier starts of this game, you cannot let that running back get some rhythm. Kai Stark is a young guy who's trying to build a name for himself, but surely you cannot let him get hot. And Josh Flowers didn't really see anything open, so he kind of scrambles, and a nice run gets him down to the 6-yard line. A nice touchdown by the offense. I'm pretty sure that was offsides on the defense, so the flag does not matter. Anthony Morton, huge sack. I mean, I'm telling you, these stunt plays that they're running are just electric, man. DC has been all over it. Walters getting his first touchdown of the game, 14-0. Miami's trying to get something going. They're trying to run a little running back screen here, but it doesn't look too promising, and they end up getting sacked. Huge play by the D-line, and as you can see, he's a little bit ecstatic about that, and I would be too. What a freaking momentum killer for this defense to put on that Miami offense. And now South Dakota gets that nice play and ends up scoring 21-0. So now we have Miami finally getting a great play on the corner route, scrambling from the quarterback, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone after that missed tackle, making it 21-7. But it doesn't matter. Kai Stark, like I said, you can't let him get hot, and the gap integrity is not being held up by that Miami D-line here. Flowers throwing up a prayer ball to Walters, and not really the receiver I would like to hit on the deep ball, but it gets batted and intercepted. So a great chance for Miami to get back in this game. If they score, it's only one score game, so we're gonna see. But nope, Anthony Morton, huge sack on 3rd and 16, and now 3rd and 16 is coming, and Miami, huge throw in number 3. And I thought this quarterback was a pushover, but so far he's been doing some. Oh, I need to stop. Nope. Every time I say something, no. Great interception, pick 6 for number 2, doing a little dance. Dude, like, every time I say something about a player, it is just like insane that everyone like just decides to become terrible all of a sudden. Like, are we serious, man? Anyway, before I was just saying that. So now Miami getting crushed on offense on the 3rd down. They punt, and on 3rd and 8, the run, pretty successful, getting 7 yards, and they don't get that. So Miami's back on offense. 81 gets down to the 28. Quarterback finally getting something. A nice little hole shot to number 3, who made the earlier big play. Nice screen call on 4th and 6. Kai Stark getting a chance, breaking tackles and getting some nice blocks, and another 4th down for Flowers. But Flowers sees a chance to throw something deep and doesn't get it. I mean, he had the 1st down, but I think he just wanted some stat padding numbers, and wasn't successful there. That 3rd down isn't successful for Miami either. So now 2nd and 12 for Flowers, looking like a pretty wide open Malik, and he's gonna take it all the way to the house unless this flag pulls it back, and it does look like it. I think their left tackle was getting a little bit too handsy, so now it's gonna be 2nd and 22. So we're gonna see if Flowers can get something here, and he's gonna do the same thing. I mean, I would too. Malik is cooking number 6. Number 6 needs to get in the track team, because he's terrible. We need to get in that track practice immediately. And a huge play by the corners to get off those wide receiver blocks. Quarterback looking for something, nothing open. He just takes the business decision and losing 1 yard on 3rd, and they end up getting stopped. So Kai Stark with a halfback screen doesn't really work. So now it's 39 for Miami. A lot of 3rd downs here in this game for both teams. It's just South Dakota's been more efficient on the 3rd downs than Miami have. And that's pretty much the consensus of why this game is going to be in South Dakota's hands and not Miami. Great play by Kai Stark, getting in between the zones, and the last play of the game, trying to get a run in there, but doesn't matter. I mean, 49-14, a huge win, and very convincing win rather than that in this conference championship. So that's going to be the end of this video, and when the next video you see is going to be the playoffs, where we're going to see if Pasadena can go back to back, or there's going to be a new crown winner.